Hello, as promised. This is the mug of the day. You are fucking awesome. And yes, you are. You are so amazing. Welcome to the Coffee Run, episode 548. Wow, we're screaming through the 500s. A bit like how fast February has gone, zipped by us in the blink of an eye. I think it's completely, feels a bit insane actually, how quickly it's moved. So what I thought I would chat with you about today, I just got off a training with my Unpack Your Genius clients, which is a whole ton of fun. Of course, everything's always fun, right? And one of the things that I'm really excited to see them do and create and learn and all that kind of stuff is some content next week, which will be a lot of fun. But I thought that what I would chat with you about is some of the things that I've done and do regularly and consistently to really create a sense of omnipresence. So omnipresence is where people start seeing you everywhere, right? They're like, oh, you've popped up in my feed again. Oh, I saw you over here. Oh, I saw you over there. Did a coaching session yesterday with a client of mine and we were sharing screens. She had to log into Instagram on her computer and she's like, oh, guess who popped up as the first post? And I said, oh, I hope it was me. And it was. And I'm like, oh yes, I'm nothing if not prolific. Hey Kate, how are you? Again, really good to see you. And then I opened up my Instagram and I'm like, guess who was first in my feed? And it was her. It was really kind of hilarious actually. But what I want, and I know this is something that can be, a lot of people get really worried about people saying, oh, I keep seeing you in my feed, stop spamming me with your stuff. They get worried about putting pieces of content out there. But the fact of the matter is that people, we love them, we love the humans, but they can be a little bit like goldfish in the sense that they can have the best of intentions. And I've been this person where I can have the best of intentions to go and read a post, go buy something, go check out, go do whatever. And then something else will pop up in my feed or I'll get another notification. And then I'm like, oh, goldfish, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I'll just go about my normal daily business and completely forget. So one of the benefits of being omnipresent is that people can find it very hard to forget about you, or if they have forgotten about the thing that they were going to go and do, then they've got an opportunity to re-engage with you. Now, I would rather have people say, and I'm sure that you guys fall into the same, the same mentality because you're amazing. You would rather people say, oh my God, you're everywhere. How on earth do you do that? How do you keep coming up with content? Right? It's so helpful. It's so awesome. I get so much value from what you said. I read everything that you put up. I watch it. I love it. I love getting messages like that. I love hearing from people saying that I've inspired or motivated or triggered and then force them to think about different things. I'm okay with that as well. But I don't sit here, contrary to popular belief, and as much as my husband might have to have a different opinion and my kids might have a different opinion when they're home, I'm not sitting on social media all day, every day, posting the stuff that you guys see, right? Obviously, this is live because, I am not a clone. It's okay, everybody. There is not another Nicola running around. We're good. I'm not a clone. I don't have a clone of me. I'm not sitting here and going and creating all of the stuff all of the time, on the moment, because I did do that for a while and holy shit. All I did all day, every day was create content and post it on social media, which meant that I didn't have time to see clients. I didn't have time to write sales pages. I didn't have time to dream up new programs. I didn't have time to go get a massage. I didn't have time to do anything, right? So I don't want to be beholden to sitting on social media, creating brand new content every single day, every hour of every day rather. Obviously the Coffee Run lives, they're live every day and there's something different every day. And I write a new blog every day. But other than that, everything else is either repurposed or scheduled in. So I thought that I would share a little bit about how I do this, if that's helpful for you. Let me know. So I've just been talking for like an hour and 15 minutes, non-stop. Hang on. I should really slow down my speech a little. It was funny on Clubhouse yesterday. I was in a discussion with some Americans. And it was really kind of fun. But one of the points that he said, like one of the guys in there said, oh, you know, there's so many different accents, right? They've really got to listen, right? They've really, like, he's really got to listen and concentrate to what people are saying and how they're saying it, because we all speak with different accents. And I know I speak fast. So let's see if we can slow it down a bit, Nicola. I don't know how we'll go. Let's see. So what I look at doing is I look at create, we'll use the coffee run, and I'm going to type this in for you. And I do that live, and obviously that's audio and video straight into Facebook. Now, what I look at, I've got a standard rule, if you like, and there's a training that I have to record on this. I haven't done it yet. It's sitting in my website without the training done. So I'll make sure that I get that done for you. If you own Into the Spotlight, there is a web link where you can download the content spinner. It's also in your book. So here's what I do. I do the coffee run live, and it's obviously audio and visual straight into here, straight into Facebook. What I then do is, or one of my team will then download that and put it into YouTube. Okay. Then we download it and put it into Instagram TV. Then we download the audio only. So we strip out the audio, and that goes to SoundCloud, which then goes to, well, it should, but there's an error at the moment, but we're working on it. It'll also go to iTunes. What we'll also do with that is it gets emailed out. It can also be transcribed and pull out the amazingness. So full of myself. Have it transcribed and pull out the amazingness that I've said that day. What else do I do? Oh, I'll share it over to my personal profile. Welcome everyone. Hey Valerie, how are you? What else do I do? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else do I do? It goes over to, oh, that's SoundCloud, which then goes to iTunes. It also goes to Spotify. I used to embed it on my website. I don't do that anymore because my website was like, I can't fit all of the videos in. It was ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Kate. Yeah, definitely get your VA to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 without really thinking about it. So transcribe and then pull out like even 3 to 5 quotes, right? Out of what you've said. Could be something that you do. The other thing that you could do, if you've got somebody who's pretty whiz bang at this, I am not whiz bang at this, but I've got someone in my team who can do this, is chop up that video into say 10, 30-second or even like 20-second clips. It also, like that would be something that I would look at doing if I were you. Okay, so let's go put this up. So one of the big things that people flip out at is, oh my God, I have to go and create all of this content every day. Well, yeah, you do, but you can be smart about it, right? So I'm just gonna put this in here and we'll pin that up there. So that's maybe like, I don't know, that's maybe 11 different things that you can do. Disregard my spelling, please. I've been typing very fast while talking. You might find like that, those, particularly the last one, chopping the video up into 10 or 30, like 10 into 10, 30-second videos, 20-second videos. There will be key things in what you say that can be reused and repurposed in other ways. So then you've also got other quotes that you can use and that you can share them as well. So then with that, what we've got, that's the coffee run. right? Now, if I'm doing that, what I'm doing is I'm offering at least 11, there's no calls to action in any of that stuff, except for maybe at the end of your video, your live stream, or maybe in your comments, right? So this is really about adding value to your audience and creating little things that you can use to pop out. Temi is a really good, not an affiliate, Temi.com is a good little website. It's owned by Rev, but what they, why can't I, hang on, Temi, shit, T-E, oh my God, my fingers are not working on this screen, T-E, for fuck's sake, there we go, Temi.com, owned by Rev, and they will go and do, it's not a human that does it, it's like an AI thing that will go and do your transcription for you. It's really quick. I used to have my VAs doing it, and Rev is really expensive. So Rev is about 10 times the cost of Temi. But it's just as good. It's the same company, but on Rev primarily, it's a human doing the transcription. I used to have my VA do it, but it would take them like 2 hours to transcribe a 20-minute video, and I would get a bit angry. So I stopped them doing that. I was getting really frustrated. So yeah, I prefer just use Temi or something like that. And just bear in mind that sometimes, depending on how fast you speak or how much slang you use, you've still got to go back and spell check it. You might still need to go back and grammar check it, but at least you've got the core stuff there that you can then go and use to repurpose, right? So that's something that you can do. And I pretty much do the same with the blog. So I will write a blog every day, most days, not every day, and not Saturdays and Sundays. So I'm talking like weekdays. So generally there'll be a new blog that comes out 5 times a week. And we go through a similar sort of process. So what happens with this? Oh, sorry, with the coffee run, like with your video, you can also do stories. I forgot about the stories. So add stories into that list. Let me put it on here. Add a screenshot to stories. You can add those little clips to your stories as well and things like that. So then with the blog, so the written content, and this can be the same with an article. If you're writing articles for another company or another organization, I've written for, you know, a whole ton of different publications, like newspapers, magazines, all that sort of stuff, authority websites. You could repurpose your articles as well. So with the blog, what I'll do is I'll put it up on my website. And then what I'll do is I'll post it in full on my page, and then I'll post an excerpt on my page, but then I'll share that to my personal. I'll share that to my personal usually as well. We'll email it. I will, what else do I do? Oh, we'll do a story about it. What I've been playing with actually, which has been kind of fun, I just learned how to screen record on my phone. You are all probably well and truly aware of how you do this. I only just learned this the other day. I was like, oh my God, this is mind blowing. So what I worked out is that I can actually open up, I feel like a bit of an idiot admitting this to you, because like this feels like something that I should have known about years ago. I can open up the blog on my phone and go to the recording, the screen recording app, and I can actually record myself scrolling through the blog so that you can read it and then go and put that up in a story, right? So we'll go screen record blog to story. I will schedule the blog for resharing as a throwback blog for later. And then we can also pull out, you can pull out quotes out of your blog. That would be definitely, you know, something that I would be doing if I were you. Kate said that her daughter taught her that not that long ago. Yeah, I think it was like last week or the week before. It's like really recent. It's hilarious. So it goes to the website. We go to, or email it out. It gets posted in full on my page. I'll share the story on Instagram. I'll share the story on my profile. I will share a screenshot on my page later. And I'll usually, that's generally what we do. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. So let me put this in here for you as well. So that's what I do with all the things, my friends. So the thing with omnipresence, and I guess like the thing that we want to be thinking about is how can we both be most efficient? How can we use our content in a smart way? Right now, I know that the stuff that I was talking about 12 months ago is still the stuff that I'm talking about today. And like, there's nothing really hugely different. So I could still go back and reuse all those coffee runs. And actually what I should do, Jess, can you get someone onto this, or I'll get my VA onto this, is going back and then resharing like throwback coffee runs that are particularly relevant, or that were maybe particularly good or particularly educational, and stuff like that, right? So the thing with being omnipresent is that the people who are consistently, nicely adding value and being ridiculously helpful on a daily basis, they